guys, welcome back to Cheryl K's Cooking Diaries. This evening I brought you all on because I wanted to show you how I make my steak sandwich. Now I'm going to tell you this is probably going to be the shortest video that I've ever made, but because it is really quick. But let me tell you, this is so delicious, and I'm going to show you how I make mine. But now mine is pretty plain. I don't put a lot of stuff on mine. I just basically do the meat and the cheese. So let me show you how I put this together, so give me just a minute. Okay, y'all, here we go. Alright, I have got some meat in this bowl, and I know it don't look like much, but when I'm done chopping it up, when I get it in the pan, it will make a little bit more than what it looks like. This is thinly shaved steak. It's 100% steak, no fillers or anything like that. I buy this at Kroger, and this stuff is so good. If y'all haven't tried this, you really should, and I'll show you what it comes in. It comes in one of these packs, and this is what it is. Beef shaved steak, 100% beef, no fillers. And it is really, 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 really good. So if y'all haven't ever tried this, give it a try. I think you'd like it, especially if you like steak sandwiches. And I'm going to tell you, this is so easy to do. So we just decided tonight that we had some running to do today, so we thought tonight when we got home that we would do something on the easier side. So anyway, what I do first is I've got my hoagie bun right here with my cheese. And I just, I'm using a long one right now because the shorter ones was too small, the mini ones. So I just open it up, but you don't want to open it up all the way through. You know, you want to leave it on hanging together. Attached, whatever you want to say. All right, so what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to take my meat, and y'all may think this is crazy, but I'm going to season my steak, and I'm just going to use some black pepper on it, but I'm not going to kill it. I'm also going to use some of the white pepper. This is really good, guys. It's more of a milder pepper, but it is good. But I'm not going to use a whole lot of that. It doesn't take a whole lot of this. This is ground, so it doesn't take a whole lot of that either. So, or this one anyway. But you can put however much you want to on this, but it will make it a little warm. I'm going to just kind of stir that in together just a little bit. And it doesn't matter if it breaks it up or not because it's shaved anyway. So, if it breaks up a little more, that's even better. But I just kind of stir it around in the meat. You can do this while it's frying too if you want. But I just prefer to do it this way because some seasonings in a skillet will kind of burn. So I don't really like doing it that way. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder in it if I can get it open. I'm not doing a whole big bunch. Just give it a little extra flavor. I'm going to use a little bit of onion powder. I'm not going to do a whole lot of that. Now, my husband, he makes his own, and I always chop him up onion, and he puts onion in his. And then I am going to put a little bit of the Weber's New Orleans Cajun seasoning on this. It's going to make it a little bit warm, but I'm not going to get it too warm because I can't hardly handle it when it gets too hot. But I'm just going to barely kind of sprinkle some of that on because I've got the black pepper and the white pepper. All right, there's all my seasonings. And then, like I said, I'm just going to mix that in together a little bit. And then we're going to put this in an iron skillet and we're going to fry it. And I just want to get all the seasonings kind of mashed into my meat like this. It's not going to hurt it whatsoever. Okay, I think we've got our seasonings in there. Anyway, I'm going to take you over to my stove, and we're going to go ahead and start frying this up, so give me just a minute. Okay, y'all, here we are at my stove. I got my iron skillet on the burner. I don't have the burner on yet. Now, what I'm going to do here is with this steak, you do need to put a little bit of grease in here. And I'm going to use the Crisco sticks. But I'm only going to cut off, I don't know, maybe right about a tablespoon of this and put a little bit of Crisco in there. So that's all I'm doing right now. So give me just a minute here. Let me cut this off. Might be a little over that, but that's okay. So we're going to put this in our skillet, our Crisco. Let me put the Crisco back. That is so neat how they come in these little containers, I think, guys. Keeps your Crisco sticks from drying out, and you don't have to worry about it. And so, hey, it's a good deal. Good setup there. Wish they do that with sticks of butter. That would really be nice. I'm going to start my heat on about medium. We're going to let this Crisco melt, and then we're going to put our meat that we seasoned a minute ago. We're going to put it in there. So, let's let that melt. And as soon as that melts, guys, I'll be back. And we'll go ahead and we'll get this meat in there. So, I'll be back shortly. Hey, guys, here we go. I've got the Crisco melted in the skillet here. I turned it down to about, kind of close to 4. I didn't want it to get too hot. But we're going to add our meat in there. Get my hands wiped off a minute, guys, where I touched that. All I do with this is I just start chopping it, kind of like, I just kind of run it with this, and I apologize in advance if you hear my slotted turner scraping against my skillet. What I'm going to do is just cut my meat up like this, chop it up a little bit, and that's it until it starts to get brown. And then I'm going to put it on a bun. We're going to put our cheese on, but we're using 2 different kinds of cheese. I'm using white American, and I'm also using Provolone. Boy, that's going to be delicious, y'all. Boy, it smells wonderful. You want to cook it until you see that the meat is no longer pink, and I've got my temperature now on 4. I don't want to cook my meat real high. I don't want to burn it. Alright, so we're going to flip it. Flip it the best you can. I'm telling you, this meat makes the best steak sandwiches I think I've ever tasted. I mean, it's even better than like a pizza place. I'm telling you, it's that good. Okay. So I don't see any more pink, y'all, in this meat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn it off. Turn the burner off. I'm going to take it off the burner because I'm telling you, it's all there is to it. This is so easy. Kind of drained on the side a little bit. And I'm just going to lay it on here like this. Y'all can see this. Well, this one piece is wanting to get away from me. And then I could melt my cheese in the pan and go through all that, but I'm not going to. I just don't. I do it like this, but I have done it the other way too. And actually, this little spoon gets it out a lot better than that turner does. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to kind of spread this out a little bit with my, just my hand a little bit. So it'll be even across. Now, I'm going to put the American cheese here, like this. Kind of push it down on there. Kind of melt into it a little bit. I don't think I'm going to need another piece of provolone, but I might. I like extra cheese on my stuff sometimes. So let's go ahead and slap it on there. Why not? But listen, guys, I mean, that's all there is to it. And if you want lettuce, tomato, onion, if you want Miracle Whip, mayonnaise, whatever you prefer, if that's what y'all want on your steak sandwich, you go right ahead and you put that on there. But I'm telling you, this is so good, you would not believe. Turn my bread back over this way. Put it on top of there. Make sure that stays on there and kind of do this. There we go. I kind of push mine down just a little bit. Cut it in the middle. I'm going to set them off to the sides. Lay's Poppables sea salt. Put me a few Poppables in the middle, and I've got my dinner. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to have to go for now. Sorry it was such a short video, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make these steak sandwiches at home, and I will do a little taste test and let y'all know how it tastes. So give me just a minute. All right, y'all, here we go. All right, we're going to taste this. Good. Guys, that is out of this world. I'm not lying to you. It is so good. The meat is so good. And it's so easy. I mean, when you don't want to cook a big meal or something, all you gotta do is throw this in a skillet. You can season it with whatever you want to. And just throw it in a skillet and make it up. Throw it on a bun, put just some cheese on it, and put just some Miracle Whip and lettuce, tomato, and onion, and all that good stuff. And put it on there and serve it, and your family's happy. And if they want something else later, throw them another one in. That's how that works. So anyway, I can say it again. You've got to try this. This is so good. So anyway, y'all, if you don't mind to go to Cheryl K's Cooking Diaries on Facebook, and if you don't mind to go to YouTube and go to my channel there too to subscribe, and then go to Facebook and like and follow and share my video, I greatly appreciate it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this small little video that I wanted to do for y'all tonight. So listen, y'all stay safe, and always remember to keep God in your heart and God in your life. Bye.